So he's essentially my favorite character in the game, even if he has a bit of an Asian stereotype. Remember, a lot of people like him because of his personality, but that's not what makes him a good character. What makes him a good character is that he's plausible in the universe that he is in, and he's maintaining decisions that follow with his personality. The Elusive Man, for example, is a weak character, because he does things that would go against his type of personality, but Mordin follows through with what he believes in. He's the type of character who would kill 10 to save 1,000 without even blinking an eye. Unlike him, though, his acquire mission is boring and confusing. Basically, you go down to an isolated part in Omega to meet him at his clinic, where he tells you the Vorcha were hired by the Collectors to release this plague. My best guess is that they wanted to kill all the aliens and only keep humans alive to make a human Reaper, but if one doctor in the slums can come up with a cure in 2 weeks, then it's not very effective in any way. But later on we're told it was meant to collect information, but we never hear about the Collectors using this plague or other biological warfare again. And I mean, there isn't even any reason to do this, when the Reapers are just going to come in anyway and kill everyone with their massive fleet of ass-whooping. This is another case of events occurring with either really weak or no explanation at all. And sadly, this isn't the first or last time that happens in the game. Still, I think it would have been far more interesting if you found out that a cell of Cerberus was doing this through the Vorcha. It would make sense since Cerberus works in completely isolated groups, and would most likely be working on weapons against other species in case there was another war and they wanted humanity to have the edge in such a war. It follows with their principles and methods. It would add tension to your alliance with the Elusive Man and finally connect to this Cerberus much better with the Cerberus we knew from the first game. I expected Bioware to think of this kind of stuff, but I was wrong. It's just a missed opportunity. Thankfully, Mordin's loyalty mission, while a little boring, was ultimately the most engaging because of the moral dilemmas it presents. See, usually in this game we have two very obvious choices, either really good or really bad, but when the choice comes up to continue to genophage, it's a real challenge to make that decision because it has huge consequences for the galaxy, no matter which option you pick. I also liked how Mordin's character believes in always acting in the greater good, that he didn't even consider that anyone from his STG team would see it any other way. And then he changes a bit and thinks about what has happened. He reflects on it. This is a character arc, and this is what we should be seeing. But unfortunately, this is the peak in the game, and after this, it's all downhill.